doing something a little different today. Today we are playing Skyblock. Oh, goodness. If you've ever played Skyblock or watched somebody else play it, this is the newest version of it, made for 1.12, which is the current update. Yeah, we're just going to sink right in. Let's see. I'm going to clean up this area first. Oh, got some seeds. Try very hard not to fall off the world. I've played Skyblock in the past, in one of the older iterations. Cool. And it's been a while, and I kind of wanted to get back into it. Let's see what we've got. We've got obsidian. It'll be for another portal later on. We've got some ice and some lava. We've got melon, pumpkin, and sugarcane. Fantastic. So these are the things we want first. So here's how this is going to roll. We need an infinite cobblestone generator because we don't have a whole lot of anything to stand on here. And we want to keep all this dirt for food, and we want to keep as much of the withered leaves as possible for more trees so we can actually have trees. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out this wood. I hope to goodness... Oh, hey. Huh. Put the advancements right in there. We're going to hope to all things holy that we don't drop any of these because we're going to need them. Let's see. All right. So, infinite cobblestone generators are fun. Now, we don't want the lava next to the bucket, so we're going to make the cobblestone generator on this side. Okay. So how this is going to work is we're going to put in ice block, and then we're going to put in... I wonder if it'll melt on its own. Doesn't look like it. This is always the scary part. Yay! Alright, so now that we have an infinite cobblestone generator, it's time to do this. We're going to make ourselves a thing. Ooh, very little of this. So we're going to go ahead and make one of these wooden pickaxes. Alright, and we're going to try very hard. Ah, cool, okay. I like that there are advancements in here. This is pretty neat. This must be new to the, oh, goodness. Do not have a lot of room to walk around in here. Okay. Try. You will lose a rather silly amount of cobblestone into the infinite cobblestone. Damn it. Into the infinite cobblestone generator as the lava eats it. I think maybe if I do it from the other side. Can I shove it into the water? There we go. We just have to do a collection run here in a bit. So, this is going to be probably the most boring thing in the universe for a couple of minutes. I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to speed up this film later on, just for cobblestone digging. Okay, YouTube. This is good enough, I think. The sun's about to start coming up, so we're going to get back to what we were doing. Or what we need to do. Okay. What I'm going to do... with my microphone. What I'm going to do is try to put some stuff in some smart places. Like, we are not going to have lava over our heads. That's just silly and stupid, and that's not going to happen. Put our wood away. I'm going to keep the stone pickaxe for the moment. Okay, so this is the scariest part of the skyblock exercise. Basically, what we're about to do is we're going to dig straight through the bottom here. This is why I was kind of convinced that maybe it wasn't the worst idea that came out the side, except that I kind of don't want to approach it from the side. I think it's just going to be more trouble than it's worth. Anyway, so... Oh, I hate this part. So, now comes everything I have ever told you not to do, which is dig beneath you and fall to your doom. Oh, there's an acacia tree over there. Ooh, okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to come up for some air. Now that we got that block out. I'm going to let a little more of the sun rise. We're not cutting it since there's going to be a lot of slow from what we did before. I'm going to take this up, though. Okay. And this is going to suck. So I'm going to be a little concentrating here for a second. Come on, get some air. Come on, get some air. Come on, get some air. Air. Woo. Okay. Okay. I think 3 or 4 should be just fine. Whew. Okay. Okay, that's the sketchy part done. That is the sketchy part done. It just falls into an endless black night here. I'm going to leave the waterfall where it is for just the moment as we build around it. We will eventually fix that, but I don't want to accidentally knock myself into the oblivion of doom here. So, how this is going to go, excuse me, is we do really want to encompass here. For when we pull up the last bit of tree there. Man. Talk about, you would just fall into the endless abyss of nothingness if you fell. Goodness. We're trying very hard not to do that, by the way. Got my shift key held firmly down. Okay, and we want to encompass the whole of the island, so when we start pulling the dirt, we can actually catch it all. Okay. Gonna need like 3 out this way. It's a little tiny, but that's okay. Whew. All right. That was the sketchiest part. That comes with a little bit of filling in. This is why I wanted to have a good chunk of it before I came down. All right, now there's something else to note here. If you screw your grass, you're never getting it back, and you want your grass. Because farm animals spawn on grass. So this is going to be a bit of a maneuver to get this stuff down here. Grass will jump up or down, which is why we're also leaving the waterfall here for a minute. So we're going to basically step the grass down from the top to the bottom. One thing I think I might put in place might be safety rails. All right, got a little area to stand on here. Okay, so we're going to take the water vader back up. Actually, I want this to be... Make sure we've got clearance everywhere for droppage. Okay, now we'll take the water vader back up. Whew, all right. So, first things first, we're going to take down the dirt we have. We've already got a bit of a step here, which is great. So I'm going to pick up this dirt. You could do the bottom floor closer if you wanted to. I don't see why not. I just like to have enough room to build without having to take up any of the dirt here. We're going to leave this stuff for a second, just so it all falls the way we want it to. Okay. And we're going to start the process of stepping this down for grass purposes. Go in here and come out the bottom. All right. So all we really have to do is wait for it to show up here. And it will step itself down. But what we kind of want to do... Oh, you know what we want to do? Let's do a couple of things here. We've got better stairs now that come up. So we want to make a vessel for the lava. So we can have the bucket back. One thing I'm going to do, we're going to close this here hole off. All right. Good deal. Okay, so now we can continue on the path of... Okay. The path of picking up the dirt. Now, part of the reason I want to pick up some of the rest of this dirt and get it downstairs is that if dirt has more places to spread, it will. Or grass has more places to spread, it will. So what we want to do is kind of guide the grass gently toward where we want it to go. See, it already is, which is great. So that means this stuff can come up. It's already stepped down a step for us. As long as you have one block of grass, you're going to be okay. Now, I don't generally like cutting it that close, but as long as you do, you're going to be fine. And this is why you build out. This is going to be the sketchy part. All right. We got 2. Fantastic. I'm going to pull that up. All right, now. Before we go any further, I'm going to grab this. I'm going to move this. Oh, balls. Forgot about that. To a safer locale. And put all the stuff in that we need to save. Clean this up in a minute. Now you get more saplings if you let them wither. So resist the urge to break this. To break the leaves. And I think what we're going to do, I'm going to creep out here. Phew, there's at least one. As long as you've got one, right? I just want to make sure that this is covered well. That looks pretty good. Okay. Let's see how our grass is doing. It's doing exactly what I told you to. It's spreading the wrong direction. Or what I told you it would do. So we're going to break this off. Oh, there it goes. It's going down. Okay. Now it can jump a certain amount of distance, so this is not necessarily an indication that it won't jump. But go ahead and grab that. Okay. I don't want the light for the moment. All right. I haven't gotten any more saplings yet. That's problematic. Okay. We don't have any. Okay, we don't have any coal, so we are going to have to make charcoal. Which means a lot of things I don't like. But we are going to need torches eventually. Okay, so the grass is not going to spread at night. We are going to go ahead and give it a place to spread to. And what we're going to do... Oh! Yay! 2 is good. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to give ourselves some more possibility for wood. I'm going to plant a couple of trees. All right. So while we're waiting for things to kind of pick themselves back up here, we're going to make a safety rail, I think. Just one less way to drop off the side. This is eventually going to be our home, so we will do our best to make it look cool. But in the meantime, having at least a modicum of safety is a good thing. Alright, we have a safety rail. Alright, so, excuse me, goodness. We've got a good amount of dirt, got a little bit of wood. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and convert some of this. Oh, that's right. Dirt. Is make our first bit of charcoal. Oh no. I'll wait till we have more wood. Okay. We really can't do a whole lot with the rest of this yet. So, honestly, a lot of what we're going to be doing is waiting for daybreak at this point. Because the grass is not going to spread at night, and the trees are not going to grow at night. So we're kind of stymied until then. It's midnight. I guess we could make another more infinite cobblestone. Let's see. How do we want to do that? Must be have a 64 stack in your hand. Okay. So we are going to build an infinite cobblestone generator here. I'm going to be very careful not to screw this up. It's going to be where the water goes. Okay. There we go. Always keep your lava away from your trees and away from your plants. The last thing you want to do is have one of those little pops of fire to come out and burn everything down. Be disastrous. You see, pretty much all building in Skyblock is going to be predicated on this infinite cobblestone generator. So, if you play this, you're going to be spending an awful lot of time harvesting cobblestone. We're really just waiting for sunrise at this point. And then we're going to cut the video and start a new day tomorrow. Alright, one other thing to note here is that we are eventually going to need a channel for our water. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. I think how we're going to do it is this. Huh. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Because if we're going to grow things, we need them to be by water that is running. Alright, sun is coming up. We're just going to see how far this goes. Alright, that's going to be our running water source. Alright, so thank you for joining us in Skyblock. We're going to see how we do tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and we'll see if we can answer them for next iterations here. Until next time, everybody, enjoy yourselves and keep having fun.